Well, hello, America. I'm Glenn Beck, and for once, I thought I'd tell you about a book that I didn't write. Unfortunately, it's this one by a good friend of mine and a very funny writer named Brian Sack. It is titled, "In the Event of My Untimely Demise, 20 Things My Son Needs to Know." Brian,
yes.
Let me, first of all, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
It's always good to have you here. The first sentence in your book is,
right.
My mother was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Yes, it's a humor book.
Maybe it's just me, but that's not a funny way to start a...
It's not, and I did it for two reasons.
Yeah.
One, when you go that low, you can only go up. Only go up.
True.
And secondly, the book is actually an homage to my mother who, when she was diagnosed with breast cancer, left me a letter instructing me, giving me advice, things I should know. Yeah. And that's what this book is. This is a book of advice for my son, things he should know in the event of my untimely demise.
Just want to throw this out here. General rule.
Yes.
Death.
Yes.
Downer topic.
Yeah, it can be a downer topic.
Yeah.
But death can be funny. If you say Bradley died, that's sad.
Yeah.
If you say Bradley died in a blimp accident, that's funny. If you say Bradley was eaten by coyotes, that's sad.
Yeah.
Bradley was eaten by clams, funny.
Do you remember when we were kids? May I, ADD moment?
Sure.
Do you remember when we were kids when women from the Soviet bloc,
right,
big burly,
I think that was propaganda.
Nasty mole.
I think that was propaganda, honestly.
Do you?
Yeah, all the pictures were gray, and the women were always big burly. The Russian and Polish, Eastern European women, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous women.
Yeah.
If you're Lithuania, I was in Lithuania last summer.
Oh my gosh, who hasn't been to Lithuania?
Hey, Vilnius.
Yeah.
Party
They're
town.
Crazy
yeah,
beautiful,
I know.
aren't
They are. It's like a supermodel gallery.
Yeah, yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah. So are you going to write another book for your next child so they're not like, hey, Dad wrote a book for you, but not for me?
I thought about that, and I think that kind of insecurity might actually produce a writer from my second child.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win.
So you're
I either write a second book, or I have a child who writes a book.
Now, you say in the book that you should trust your gut.
Yes.
My gut has led me to Jack Daniels. Not a good call. Your gut has led you to you.
Well, your gut, you overruled your gut. That's the problem.
What do you mean?
Well, you didn't trust your gut. You overruled it. Your gut said, "Don't go near the Jack Daniels. Don't touch the lasagna."
No,
but
I don't think it ever did.
You overruled it. And what I'm saying in that particular chapter called "Trust Your Gut" is that you should trust your instincts. So humans are the only animals that don't trust their gut. You know, they kind of overrule it. So the elevator opens up and they see a scary man. They say, "Well, I shouldn't walk in there, but I will because I don't want to hurt his feelings." And then as you're getting stabbed in the stomach, you're saying, "Oh, why did I not trust my gut?"
Okay,
that's what that chapter says.
In one of the chapters, it talks a little bit about you know how. People wanted to hit you all the time.
I wouldn't say they wanted to hit me all the time. I just, you get into, as you're growing up, you get into altercations and things. Yeah, that particular chapter.
Who on the set would like to hit Brian right now? It's pretty much a majority. Yeah. But I believe it's your turn. So,
that chapter is called Fight Cub, and it's about knowing when you should fight, when you should negotiate, and when you should run screaming like a girl.
When should you run screaming like a girl?
For example, if a crazy guy comes out of the house and starts beating on your car, there's no time to really negotiate. If he's much bigger than you, just get in the car and drive away.
Yeah, yeah.
Screaming.
Do your kids have a chance of ever really not just getting the snot beat out of them because of who you are?
I don't think people would beat up my kids because of me. No, I think...
Well, I mean, what you've made them into?
Are you asking me, is this a great book? I would say yes.
There it is, in the
event of my untimely demise.
Whatever. Available probably at bookstores.
Every bookstore.
It may be
online.
Available from, I don't know, the Boy Scouts or something when they're trying to do it's one of those things that you buy like the candy, you're like, oh, that's for a good cause, I'll buy it.
It is a good cause.
There it is.
Me.
Really, there it is. Brian Sack, in the event of my untimely demise, 20 things my son needs to know.